Good rising, you guys. It has been a minute. Um, I hope this is going to find you guys well. I hope the messages are definitely going to resonate with those that it's meant to. I'm going to say, excuse the lighting. I'm in the bedroom and I'm in the bed. But I definitely felt compelled to do this. So I'm going to give it a few minutes for some people to come on. I'm very excited for this reading because as I was going through and bookmarking everything, um, in even the different books for the cards that I was led to pull, I was like, mm-hmm. It just feels like a lot of this energy, or what I'm trying to say is a lot of the messages to me, just from my own personal experience, they're already in alignment with some of the energies that I've personally been feeling, and even that I know that friends and soul family are feeling. So I want to get started because I do feel like this is going to be a long reading only because I have a few different books to pull from. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, okay? So the cards or the deck that I'm using today for the main messages, and when I was praying and asking Spirit for guidance about the messages, right? I literally was like, okay, Spirit, give us our daily bread. So that's the reason why um I felt the need to hashtag this. I feel like this is gonna be, when I think about bread, coming from what I know, this is about the messages, even actions that are going to sustain us, that are going to help us to get through the day, and I'm feeling like a lot of us need to just be present. We just need to focus on each day, take each day at a time. So anyway, that's that with that. Here we go. Let me get started. So 4 cards came out, but I'm going to read each set of cards as if it's like one message because they came out 2 at a time. Okay. So the first 2 cards we have here, one is called the Amulet Stone. And I know you guys may not be able to see it very clearly, but I'll read up on it. It says the Amulet Stone, and then in parentheses, it says Thunder Eggs. These are just other words that the crystals are known by. Also, the second card that came out is Amber. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get some of these messages from this book. I also bookmarked each of these, and so I feel that each of the bookmarks even have a message to contribute to this reading, okay? So I'm also going to read those, and that's what I feel like is going to take a little minute. But here we go. With the first card, let me see what we got. The Amulet Stone card, the bookmark we have for that one is from my the Wild Unknown, or the Animal Spirit Guidebook, or excuse me, the Animal Spirit deck, and it is the Elk. So first of all, when I saw this, I felt immediately like this was going to deal with a lot of the divine masculines, or just be dealing with the divine masculine energy, which males and females possess. So never forget that. But a lot of times it can truly focus, when we're talking about the divine masculine energy, it can, we can always look at a male energy to exude some of these things. Okay. Anywho, the Amulet Stone, also known as Thunder Eggs, it says they are known for protection, for guidance, for travel, and for integration. So that's the idea of pulling certain aspects of ourselves together. So here we go. It says travel plans will soon be on the horizon. An unexpected opportunity will arise, which will see you preparing to travel to a far away place. The Amulet Stone offers you protection and guidance while you're traveling. While away, you will discover interesting ways of integrating your physical and spiritual life, as well as your business and personal life. Ideas and opportunities arise that you will find both rewarding and stimulating. Allow yourself to keep an open heart and mind. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, for some of the masculine energies, whether it's female or male, a lot of us could be getting ready to go on a trip somewhere. Okay. Hi to everybody. Good rising. A lot of us could be getting ready to go on a trip, whether you are aware of this or not. Okay. It's literally saying that travel plans could be arising soon. What I also feel that stood out a lot with this is that our physical life and our spiritual life are going to be coming together. That's that integration that we were talking about. Now, before I move any further, Lord, I just accidentally, one of the cards just came out of the book and I don't know where it's supposed to go. Hold on. Let me get this together, baby, because petrified wood. Thank you, Spirit. Anywho, let me be more careful. So I'm going to read the information from the book. For this card, which is our bookmark, it says this: stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. Okay. It says the great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. So a lot of the signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, this could be affecting you guys a lot. But it doesn't have to. If I'm not mistaken, some of the planets are in earth signs. So, and that's if I'm correct, y'all. Please forgive me if I'm wrong, but I do believe some of the planets are in the earth signs. So this could be why this is a big influence. Let me continue. It says, this means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and they know their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that actually uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. Okay, it also says when in balance, they are supportive, they are kind, and they are consistent. When they're out of balance, they can be pretentious, high, and mighty. To bring them into balance, it says eat and drink more consciously. So I feel that when it comes to whatever travel, I'm also hearing that the travel doesn't have to literally be physical travel. It could also be like a spiritual trip that some of us are going to be going on. Although I do feel that this will be real traveling for some of us. Okay. It could be it doesn't have to be long distance, or it could be very far. That doesn't really matter. But whatever is going to happen, physical life and spiritual life will be integrated. That's going to be really important. I also feel like with this earth energy, this could really deal with some people with their fathers. Okay. And most importantly, I feel like this could be about the divine masculines. A lot of even the men folk, okay, like truly beginning to marry the physical and the spiritual life together. Okay. What else did I see from this? I also feel like this has something to do with relationships as well, you guys, especially because it's talking about the father. This is talking about someone who could, or the mother for that matter, someone who could have children, okay, or getting ready to have children. This is going to be someone who's going to be able to provide stability here, okay? So these are some of this could even be in conversation, okay? This is just energy. These cards are just talking about the energy that is surrounding this day. So there could be some of us who are going to be having conversations with someone who's going to be a sense of support for us, who's going to help to provide us with stability, or for someone else, we could be that. Okay, it just depends. Let me know how it plays out in your life. I want to move on to the next card because we have a lot of energy to cover today. So the second card was the card of Amber. Let me go and see. And the bookmark for the Amber was Venus. Okay, and probably when this live is over, I will go and look up some of the attributes of Venus when it comes to astrology and what Venus tends to influence. But from my just the top of my head, which y'all cannot hold me responsible right now, because listen, my siblings and some of my friends have been making fun of me because of pregnancy brain, and even I have had to make fun and have even been frustrated with myself because pregnancy brain is so real. But from what I can remember, Venus definitely deals with women, of course, but it deals also, when it comes to men, it can deal with the type of woman that they are attracted to. Okay, it can deal with the type of woman who holds the values that they're looking for when it comes to like creating a family and a wife and or girlfriend or lover. Okay, it also deals with beauty, if I'm not mistaken. It deals with love, and the things I feel that we hold dear to us, the things that we value. Okay, so a lot of these conversations that we're getting ready to have could definitely be surrounding who do we love? What do we value? And not only that, but providing stability to those people, or even when it comes to ideals that we have. Okay? Doesn't have to necessarily be a person, but I do feel like it is. So let me read about the Amber. It says it deals with transparency. Hi, you guys. I'm so sorry that I'm late seeing comments. Hi. Hi, Toshiba. I miss you too. I'm happy to be back. It may be brief, but I'm back. I was just mentioning I just wrote a little bit earlier that I plan on getting back into readings, but the way that I plan on doing it is by doing more collective readings as opposed to the personal ones right now, because yeah, this pregnancy been kicking my butt, child. Here we go. Amber is a crystal that helps with transparency, creating calmness, purification, and creativity. Now, creativity, for some reason, is a word that has really been coming out a great deal. Okay. And y'all, I forgot to do something before I hopped on into this reading. I'll go back once I finish reading about Amber. Okay. Good rising to everybody that is here. Hi, you guys. Be sure to share this video. This is for the collective. And I feel like it's going to really touch on some things that is really showing up in our energy, and specifically for today, for the now. So anyway, it says an issue that is causing tension and friction in your life will soon erupt and come to a head. You are being urged to stay calm during this emotionally charged event. Express how you feel, but don't be drawn into saying things that you don't mean. This event is, in fact, a blessing, one that is perhaps well overdue. Through it, you will realize where you stand and how others truly feel. As the air clears, you will uncover a hidden agenda and find creative ways of handling this type of situation in the future. So stay calm and don't allow yourself to be dragged further into chaos by others. You will emerge from this situation feeling purified of all the negative emotions and thoughts that have weighed you down recently. Trust and remember this event is a blessing. Y'all, I really feel like for some of us who are maybe involved in karmic connections or what have you that might be keeping us separated from our divine partner at this time, I can't say that it's negative. I have to just say what I'm hearing. You guys, I feel like there are going to be some breakups, okay? Breakups of connections that are not serving your highest purpose, that are not serving your highest good, okay? I'm literally, and I have to speak, this is touching my ass first and foremost, but hey, it is what it is. I feel like when I think about karmic relationships, I'm thinking about connections that are sometimes survival based, okay? They are based upon necessity. Not necessarily purpose, and they could also be based upon fear. They could be based upon the opinions of others, low self-esteem, things of this nature, whatever. I can't even think of any other words, but my point that I'm making is I feel like karmic unions, they are the unions that teach us about what we want and what we do not want, what we will settle for and what we won't, period, or what we feel that we deserve and what we are settling for. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is I feel like a lot of those are going to be broken. A lot of those things are coming to a head for some people. Some of us are just now entering into those things, and in time, they will come to a head. Because Venus is about love. Venus is about what it is that matters most to us. That's not the only thing, but these are the two things that keep coming to my head, you guys, okay? So just know that what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing about these first two cards, in a nutshell, what Spirit is saying is that a lot of us are getting ready to move towards stability with someone that we truly love. Some of us have been using the idea or the fear of the lack of stability to choose our partners. But what Spirit wants us to do is to integrate both our physical life with our spiritual life. So if you're in a connection where maybe you're thriving physically, but spiritually you're being depleted, that's not the union for you. I'm just here as a messenger. And some of this shit is hitting you day first. Okay? Understand. Know this. So this is beautiful energy. I'm just going to say that now. Whatever is broken, whatever is separated, I feel like it's going to be the will of the Most High Creator for the highest good for all of us. And one of the beautiful things that came out with this Amber, it was talking about remain calm. It was saying don't get upset. You know, I feel like some of us fear speaking truths that we need to speak because we're afraid of how the person is going to react. We're afraid of how the person is going to look at us like we're going to be the villain. Hey, one of the things that I was talking to one of my sisters about is that at some point in time in this life, all of us, we are both the person who has been vilified and we are the person who has experienced somebody else's villainy. It happens. We have both been the one whose heart has been broken. And at some point, guess what? You're going to be the heartbreaker. It's a part of life. And the sooner that we can truly understand that from a loving place, from a vulnerable place, from a truthful place, we'll be able to learn when to let go of connections that are not serving us. To tell the truth. Some of us be sitting up here just straight lying. Even if you're not talking, your actions are deceptive. You know it. You feel it. Let me shut up. Moving on. So now we're going to move on to the next two cards, okay? Let me see. I do see some comments. Hi, you guys. Hi, Shalom. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm late. Hold on. Okay, let me read some of the comments. I got to pull it a little bit closer because I can't see that well without my glasses on. All right, so I see that Toshiba is like, preach. And Shalom is like, hey, hi, Shalom. How are you? Oh, wow, really? She says, I was just journaling this. When I tell you, y'all, I've been such a crybaby. I'm already emotional anyways. I'm pretty sure that's my Cancer. That is my Cancer Mercury. And with Vedic astrology, I am a Cancer, Sun, Moon, all of that. But I promise it's like, I know I have to move when Spirit tells me to move because honestly, it's the only way I know how to do. And whenever I've moved prematurely, you know, Spirit can still use premature moves, but they are not, you got to work a little bit harder somehow for the period from when you do stuff prematurely. I love when I move when Spirit tells me to move because it's always excellence. It's always on point. It's always timely. So for you to say that you were just journaling about this, it just makes me really excited. I'm so sorry, Toshiba, that you needed this 5 days ago. I apologize that I'm late, okay? But technically I'm not late. I'm not late. You know, in all honesty, this just simply means that energy is still lingering, not just for you, but for other people. And it means that this word can still apply. You know, girl, look now. Y'all don't get me excited because you know how. Okay, let me calm down. Okay, let me get back to the reading. Hi, Samantha. Okay, let me put the phone back down so I can have both of my hands. So, I believe that I've read all the cards connected to that. Now, before I move on to the next card, I did want to talk about the overall energy, you guys, because this is super important. So the overall energy is the crystal Tiger's Eye. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys what Tiger's Eye is about, and I'm going to read the card that came out that I was led to put for Tiger's Eye, okay? Give me a moment. Here is the bookmark card. This is the bookmark card for the Tiger's Eye. And I'm going to read to you guys what it says just in case you cannot see it clearly. It says this: meditation brings answers. Now, let me tell y'all real quick. I'm going to pause real fast. And I'm going to tell y'all how I knew that I was still on the right track this rising. One of my good friends who I talked to, she messaged me just checking on me, seeing how I was doing. But she told me she was led to go into meditation. This is one of my friends that, you know, just a few short months ago, the idea of meditation was foreign to her. So, listen, and mind you, this is a collective reading, okay? Here we go. This is what Tiger's Eye is about. It helps to bring calm. Clearly, we need the calm, okay? We've had two cards that deals with calm and transparency. calm, clarity, balanced emotions, communication, and intuition. Clearly, Spirit is telling us that we need to be in a state of meditation in order to usher this energy into ourselves. So here we go. It says, if you have been plagued with negative thoughts lately, mind you, you guys, this came up in my personal reading. For those who don't know, I shared my own private reading for myself that I did this rising, and it definitely came up for me. So this is just so timely, it's not even funny. It says, if you've been plagued with negative thoughts lately, then Tiger's Eye Crystal will help you to rid yourself of these and help you to regain a positive and more inspiring attitude. You will soon begin to see things clearly and realize that there was really nothing to fear in the first place. Calm your thoughts and start to listen to your intuition. Know that all is well and that only love surrounds you. This card is also to do with communication. You may avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems by communicating clearly with others. Let me tell y'all what I'm hearing. When I saw clearly, I heard the word direct. I literally heard the word direct. For me, I have been suppressing some stuff, not talking about some things for my own reasons. I'll just keep it at that, for my own reasons, okay? But y'all, this is just all up in our business. I'm just saying, okay? A lot of us are withholding information from people that we need. I mean, they need to know so that we won't cause any further unnecessary harm. And my laughter is not because I think it's just like funny, but my laughter was just really because I'm like, God dang, Spirit is all up in my business. As it should be. As they should be. So it says, to avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems, communicate clearly with others. Don't be afraid to express your views honestly and make sure that there is no misunderstanding. You will gain respect and admiration for doing so. Look, I remember saying a little bit earlier in this reading that I felt like there were going to be some breakups. I said that I feel like some of us haven't been saying what we need to say because, and it doesn't have to just be breakups with romantic things, but y'all know, I feel like this is a romantic relationship here. However, it could apply to anything, a business partnership, a family partnership, a friendship, whatever the ship is, there are some things that are not being said. Some people are walking on eggshells. Some people are simply not talking at all because they feel like I need to buy my time. Some people feel like, oh, I don't have all of my things in alignment that I need to have in alignment, so I got to be quiet. Look, what I feel that Spirit is saying is that there's a way to clearly communicate and to be honest with whatever the scenario is, and to gain respect for it. Some of us feel like we might lose respect, so that's why we don't want to talk about it. Some of us may feel this might blow up, and that's why we don't want to talk about it. You never know. The person could be waiting on you to tell the truth. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. Here we go. But first and foremost, Spirit is saying meditation brings answers. And that's the overall energy of this reading. Okay, so overall, I feel like a lot of us are needing to really start to meditate more. Okay, if you have not been meditating already, Spirit is heavily calling us to meditate, not only for us to get the answers that we need, but to provide a sense of calmness for us, because a lot of us have been probably thinking like a great deal, overthinking, which causes things like anxiety, causes you not to be able to live in the present moments. I'm just throwing it out there. Ask me how I know. Because I'm a lot of us. That's why. I'm a lot of us. Okay, so let me move on to the next set of cards. So the second set of cards that came out is Petrified Wood and Rhodonite. Baby, listen. You guys, first of all, I'm just so excited because we are so powerful, and I feel like Spirit loves us so much that when I ask Spirit, what do we need for today? These are the messages that came forth. And this is not just, this is for the collective. So this is like on a mass scale, this energy is floating around, and Spirit is observing it. And they're like, okay, this is what our people need to know. All right. It may not be the only thing, but it's a big thing for some of us, whoever this is going to be for. So let me go ahead and pull the petrified wood. Y'all, the petrified wood bookmark is from the Divine, what is the name of this? I think it's called the Divine Feminine Oracle Deck. And it is the goddess Edwina. I might not be saying her name right, but it is what it is. I tried. And it says, the high priestess, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Listen, being one with your soul is dealing with the fact that you're not fragmented. Shit, I'm literally hearing the phrase, you're not living a lie. You're not living a lie. You're being totally true to what makes you your truest self. I'm about to read to y'all. I'm going to go ahead and read to y'all. Okay? Because some of us are fragmenting ourselves, whether it's to be in a relationship, a friendship, a business, to have a job, to be with family members, to be with friends. You are shrinking yourself. You're showing only a portion of yourself, but another side of you that you feel is not going to be accepted, you're not showing that side. And Spirit is like, no, we don't need that. Okay, we don't need that from you. We need you to be all of you, because that's the truest version. Y'all, I'm trying to prop this stuff up. I'm literally sitting in the bed. I have a pillow. We niggery, but okay, hold on. We're gonna get it together. Okay, we're going to get it together, because this message is going to go out. Is it? Is it not? It's going to go out. But hold on, y'all. Now, you was doing fine earlier, pillow. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But, okay, so I'm going to read about Edwina as soon as I get that book. Here it is. Hold on. When I saw this, I was super hyped. Mind you, I thought that the number 4 is really important, especially since we have 4 cards that came out. And then as soon as I was looking at the meaning of the card in the book, it says over 4,000 years ago. So that to me is another 4 standing out. Moving on. It says, we each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishta Diva, a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth by moving us with the fierce conviction that we are divinely led. Edwina encourages us to integrate our light and our dark, and to bring our unconscious aspects of ourselves into the consciousness. Hold on, let me keep reading. It says the high priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is that aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. Edwina is about merging the awareness of our soul and all the love and the power that gives us with our individual personality or ego. You know what? That's making me go back to card number 1, which was talking about integrating the physical with the spiritual. And not even just that, this is even more so about the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that we all possess being integrated with that we feel makes us ourselves. And not just what we think makes us ourselves, but what other people know about us too. I hope that made a little bit of sense. Let me keep on reading. It says, Edwina wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation. And there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you truly are. You are the high priestess. You are this eternal, she whispers. Your holy heart is this legendary. The Soul Voice Meditation asks this question: what allows me to experience the reality of my soul? Let me tell you what I feel like this deals with. The thing that brings you so much joy, the thing that absolutely lights you up inside. And it may not just be one thing. It could be a multiplicity of things. It could be a certain idea that you hold, that you want to bring from out of your head, from out of your heart, and you want to make it real. Okay? What is that? What is that for you? Are you really doing it yet? You guys, the part that touched me so much about that is she wants us to integrate both of them, the light and the dark. There are things that we keep hidden away because for whatever reason, either society has deemed it as, you know, not good, or as something to be shunned, or as something to be frowned upon. Or even if society didn't do it, some of us have put our own selves in timeout. Portions of ourselves we've been put in timeout. Maybe it was because somebody in our family told us that what we wanted to do wasn't shit. Whatever the case could be. Maybe you were observing in this life and you saw that the people who tried to do the types of things that you wanted to do weren't always successful, or they had to go through so much hell to get to it. And maybe that's what caused you to stop trying to go after whatever that thing is. I don't care what it is. You know what it is. And Spirit is basically calling you to stop hiding from it. Maybe some of us are so gifted and so powerful when it comes to the supernatural and the spiritual realm, but you yourself have been afraid of the gift. So you've tucked that shit. You hid it under the carpet. You've put it in the deep recesses of your mind. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about if you are in love with someone else and not with the person that you're currently with, or the person that you're currently dating. You've put those feelings that you have for that other person that rings so deeply and true into your soul. You put them into the recesses of your mind because maybe you felt like, oh, this will never happen. This isn't meant to happen. Societally speaking, this is not right. Whatever the case may be for you. You've deemed something as something that should be hidden. Okay? And Spirit is saying, oh no. Because what we do when we do that, we're not our truest version of ourselves, which means we're not standing in all of our goddamn power. And Spirit needs us to be in all of our power, not just a little bit. We don't need nothing to be on no goddamn reserve. We need all of it now. Okay? All right. I'm gonna chill. I'm moving on. Now, mind you, this is for the card Petrified Wood. So let's get to the petrified wood. Let's see what the petrified wood is speaking to for the collective. I done sat up here and took it out, y'all, before it was time. Here we go. Petrified wood. Listen to this, you guys. God damn it. Listen. Okay, first let me read some of these god doggone comments, because I'm late. I'm freaking late. Okay, so I remember Toshiba says this is so true. Shalom is saying 100. Toshiba also said absolute facts. Shalom said authentic. Samantha said yes, and Toshiba was like, girl. And then let's see. Shalom was like, yup. Kimberly says, so good to see you, sister. Thank you, Kim. It's so good to be seen, Uba, and it's good for me to be literally like fired up again about these readings, child. You already know how I was feeling. Shalom says, ooh, child. Kimberly says a whole word. Okay, I'm telling you, that's why Spirit had me say our daily bread. Let's go. This is what Petrified Wood is good with assisting us with. Standing the test of time. How many people know that that's what truth does? That's what truth does. That's what being authentic does. It stands the goddamn test of time. You're not going to have to be uncovered. You're not going to have to be exposed. Anyway, moving on. Transformation and strength. So let's read. It says, true wisdom stands the test of time, because it stems from the eternal part of our nature, the soul. A magical transformation is about to occur through an unexpected turn of events. This is all the result of the strength and commitment you have long shown towards something that you truly believe in. It will soon be time to accept your reward, knowing that you were right after all. The strength and commitment you have shown for so long will serve you well. Many who have until now either ridiculed you or attempted to discredit you will all of a sudden want to jump on your side. I promise, to me, this is for the people who get called crazy, for the things that we've been talking about for years, okay? For the way that we've chosen to live our lives for years It's been unpopular, not cute, supposedly all wrong, according to basically familial standards, societal standards, whoever standards. These are they, in my opinion, who are about to be looked to, and it's going to be like, I'm literally hearing and seeing a picture, like a vision of just a multitude of people that got light all around them, and hearing the phrase, ah. Like, that's how I feel like that's what I feel like this is saying. That's what I feel like this is saying. Woo. This is the big shit. This is that stuff that's affecting the whole world as we know it. Yeah, this is that. It says it is possible to stand firm in your beliefs, yet also to show compassion towards others. You know, I feel like that's a warning for us, for those of us who we knew we got talked about real bad. You know, people thought we was crazy as hell. When all this shit finna hit the fan, people gonna start looking for us. Hey, where you at? I remember when you said this was gonna happen. Oh yeah. Okay, now they're gonna want to come try to gain more of your wisdom, more of your insight. I feel like Spirit is warning us and preparing us to show them compassion. Anyway, now this is not for everybody. To me, it's for who you feel led to show compassion for, who your intuition and your spirit tells you, hey, you can show compassion to these people. I feel like this is for the elect versus those who have been asleep for all this time, for those who will still be asleep, who we have to tend to. That's why we have to have this compassion. We can still stand in what we know and what we believe, but be compassionate towards them, because they know not what they do or say, and they know not who they shun or try to kill with their words or really kill. I hope that made sense. Moving on. Now I'm going to move on to the rhodonite crystal. First of all, let me make sure I got all the messages from the petrified wood. I did. I read about Edwina. Okay. So I also feel like, before I move on from that card, I feel that being true to ourselves, because that's what I really feel that Edwina is talking about. Being true to who you really are, being true to what it is that you believe, allowing your lifestyle to prove that and to show that. That's what's going to prove you. In all honesty, that's what's going to prove you. Moving on. Last but not least, we've got the card of rhodonite. Let me see what some of you guys are saying before I move on. Ooh, Lord. Kimberly says, exactly. Now they want to come running back to my so-called craziness. Shalom said, period. And Shalom also said, the harvest, yes. And then Kimberly said, come on then, where's the lie? Girl, I ain't got time to play with y'all. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let me hurry up. I'm almost done. Okay, phone, what are you doing? My phone just got real dark all of a sudden. Anyhow, let's hurry up, because maybe it's about to lose power. So before I move on, let me go ahead and show you guys this bookmark that I was led to put here. It is from the Universal Love Oracle deck. It is the word enchantment. Enchantment. I'm going to go ahead and read about that now before we hop into the other messages. It says, slow down. Pause to see and feel the love and beauty that surrounds you. Smell the roses, gaze at the stars, and feel the breeze caress your face. Feel the sunshine down from above and the steady earth beneath your feet. Observe nature in her changing seasons. Autumn leaves, misty sunrises, dewdrops in the morning, waves of the ocean, luscious blades of grass, and rainbows. Find nature embodied in a smile, a kindness, a sincere gesture, or a tender word. Think of someone and connect with them spiritually. Send out your love, light, and blessings. Despite all its madness, difficulty, and suffering, the world is in an amazing place. Life is amazing. The sky, the earth, the universe, the great cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, all are amazing, as are you. Let's go ahead and get up into this rhodonite crystal. Let's see what Spirit talking to us about, guys. So the crystal of rhodonite deals with the virtues of achievement, potential, emotional balance, and an open heart. So here we go. It says, you are well on the way to achieving your heart's desire. So trust and keep an open heart and mind. Life is always full of potential, and you are always on the right track. So do not be discouraged by the recent setbacks that you may have experienced. Keep quietly focused on all that which you wish to create and achieve. Enjoy the journey and keep a loving attitude. Have patience and faith, and the universe will help you to manifest your dreams. Something wonderful is soon to occur. Trust and keep an open-hearted mind. First of all I'm trying to say is when we stand in our truth, when we're totally authentic, no matter what that deals with, relationships of any kind, when we remember those things that have stood the test of time, even in our lives, what is it that you've always wanted to do, no matter what setbacks have come your way? Who is it that has always come through for you, or you've always reconnected with, no matter who you've ever been around? Y'all, I swear, I really feel like this is both connected to our purpose and our person. I really feel that this is connected to our purpose and our person. That's what I heard Spirit say. That's been the reading, you guys. I thank everyone who joined me. I appreciate you guys. This was exciting. The messages for the collective, if you ask me, they have been beautiful. This resonated with me personally, and I hope and pray that it resonates with the collective, you guys. All right. Toshiba says, is this common knowledge? And then about to die. Toshiba, which part are you asking about? Is it common knowledge? Which part? I'm sorry if I'm late too for responding to that. Let's see. Where did I get this from? Right here. I'm about to put up all my cards, y'all. But it was my pleasure to serve the collective in this way. Keep me in your prayers as I will do the same for the collective. But yeah, that's it. She says, I think everything. Oh. Is it common knowledge? You know, I would want to say yes and no. And I'm going to try to explain that. I would say yes in the way that because we are all spiritual beings and we're literally all connected to the divine source, when we do things like meditation, right? Which is what the overall energy, that bookmark that I had at the beginning of this reading for the Tiger's Eye, it says meditation brings answers. And I was saying that I feel like Spirit wants the collective to begin to meditate for sure. Then I would say, yes, it is common knowledge. Because we have access to the divine and we have access to all this information coming from within. However, I would say no, because if we don't tap into the divine, if we don't take the time to do meditation, if we don't take the time to tune out any outside voices and hear from the spirit of the Most High source within, then no, it's not going to be common. It could seem foreign. It'll seem foreign. Which I feel like it's like that for a lot of us. It's like that for a lot of our people because they're not taking the time. They don't see the necessity in it. Or they're just too distracted, too busy, too bogged down because of the cares of life. It happens. But I feel like this is a call. This is a call, but I feel like for sure this is for the elect. This is always to me for the elect first, because the elect are going to help to usher, like what Shalom was saying, the harvest in. So, yeah. I hope that kind of answered what you were asking, Toshiba. But you guys, thank you. This has been the reading for today. I'm going to be quiet now, so that whenever people come back and look at the replay, hopefully they're not too bored and they just get the messages that Spirit have for them. Okay, so I hope you guys have a beautiful day. My day is about to continue. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. As always, peace, love, light, and darkness working in harmony and balance together. Okay, bye y'all. Be sure to share the video.